Who wants change?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of us do. And I'm here to tell you that the best way to make change is to not vote. Yes, that's right. Look, it's real easy. You're already non-voters. You just don't know it. Take this young person at the front here. When they get to the polling booth on September 23rd, they're going to not vote for the New Zealand National Party. They're going to not vote for the New Zealand First Party. They're going to not vote for Act New Zealand. They're going to not vote for New Zealand Labour Party. They're going to not vote for the New Zealand Democrats for Social Credit. And they're going to not vote for the Aotearoa Legalised Cannabis Party. And they're not going to vote for the Maori Party. And they're going to not vote for the Mana Movement. And they're going to not vote for the Conservative Party of New Zealand. And they're going to not vote for United Future New Zealand. And they're going to not vote for the Internet Party. And they're going to not vote for Ban 1080 Party. And they're going to not vote for TOP. And they're going to not vote for the New Zealand People's Party. And they're going to not vote for not a party, because we don't have a list. We don't even. So everyone here, you're all going to not vote for at least 14 parties. Whereas I'm going to stay home and not vote for 15 parties. Not much difference, eh? Well, no difference at all to the change you're going to make by voting, which is none at all. But you want national gun, I hear you say. Well, I'm sorry, but there's not much you can do to change the current government. The polls are all pointing to Winston Peters being the one who gets to decide who's the next government. So much for democracy. The first election in New Zealand was held in 1853. That's 164 years ago. Half of 164 is 82. And it was 82 years ago, in 1935, that the first Labour government was elected. And since then, New Zealand's democracy has been a two-party state. The last 80 years or so, we've had either national or a national-led government, approximately 60% of the time, or a Labour or a Labour-led government, approximately 40% of the time. Nothing is going to change anytime soon. National usually gets 3 or 4 terms, Labour usually gets 2 or 3. And then history repeats. It's a cycle. It's the electoral cycle, and it's not okay. Now this election, Nationals had 3 terms already, and it's sort of 50-50 maybe if they get a 4th term. I know a lot of you don't want that to happen. You're desperate to see the back of National. The problem is that if we get rid of National this year, then they'll be back 3 years early next time, maybe as soon as 2023. They'll be back and they'll be worse than before, which is not what we want. Instead of voting, it's better just to make a fuss about whatever your pet peeve is. It could be cannabis law reform. It could be the deplorable state of our mental health services. It could be beneficiaries breeding. I suggest that you get ready to make an appointment with your local MP straight after the election and let them know in no uncertain terms that someone should do something. Remember that a single vote, i.e. yours, never makes a difference anyway. But also remember this, nothing will frighten the government into actually serving the people it claims to represent more than a declining voter turnout. I understand if people have reservations about not voting, but it's about being brave enough to be part of the change that we all want to see. Don't vote 2017. Thank you.